What's going on, guys? I want to share with you the heart behind my vessel. What I mean is what gives me the power to run all of my electronics, to run my big motor, my big Mercury 250, to run my Garmin Force, to run all my live wells. I've got 5 electronics on this boat. I've got to have batteries I trust. I'm fishing thousands of miles away from home at any given week for any given tournament for $100,000. It is absolutely imperative I use the best equipment. There is no substitute for anything other than that. MillerTech batteries give me that edge that I need. I'm going to show you how I've got my boat rigged. It's really simple. It's 4 batteries, 4 lithium batteries. I run 2 12-volt, got one here and one here. They're each 135 amp. So that is 270 amp hours combined in parallel. That gives me all the power I need for all 5 electronics, running live wells, starting my motor at any given time. You could really get away with just 1 battery. However, with 2, look, there has never been an issue. If I miss a charge overnight, I'm still good for the next day. We go over to our trolling motor batteries. I've got 2 of these 60 amp, 36 volt. So each one of those batteries is a 36 volt. You could use just one for your trolling motor. Nowadays, with most of our trolling motors, they're brushless. They don't use and generate as much juice. However, when you're out there scoping or you're covering water shallow, I'm burning up a lot of juice because I'm covering water. And I don't just go fishing for a couple hours a day. I go fishing for 12, 14 hours a day. So 2 of them in parallel, never have an issue. And again, I've gone 2 days on 1 charge. So I do use their Dark Speed marine charger. It's got one for 36 volt, 15 amp, and one for 12 volt. And basically, it will charge as I'm running. So every time I fire up the big motor and I'm going, I'm actually using a charge that's keeping my batteries, you know, charged. So at the end of the day, I can look at my app on the MillerTech app, and roughly 70% is still available. 70%. That means I've only used 30% in a 12 to 14 hour day of my battery life. That's pretty incredible. No issues, several years doing it. That is the heartbeat of my bass boat, my Phoenix.